Let's build the value stream map for the sailboat company's current state. Here we have the beginnings of the value stream map. We have our customer who provides us with our demand. They had ordered 60 units in the contract. There were 10 orders. The average order was 6 units per order. They had an expected lead time of 3 days. We have suppliers that provide us with all of our supplies. We're going to use green to depict our material flow. We're going to use red to show the information flow. So the material is going to flow from our suppliers and then it's going to move from the stock room. It flows to work center number 1. From the stock room, it also flows to work center number 2. And from the stock room, it also goes to work center number 4, where the GPS units end up. At work center number 3, the only inventory that we have at work center number 3 is sub-assemblies. From work center number 1, sub-assemblies flow over to work center number 2. They flow to work center number 3, to work center number 4, and then on to our warehouse, where they then get shipped to our customer. You can see that we have inventory, the stockroom's inventory at work center number 1, work center 2, 3, 4, and at the warehouse with finished goods. These are the numbers of units of the different types of inventory that we had at each step in the process at the end of the 10 orders. All right, the information. Information flows from the customer and it comes in as an order to our warehouse. The warehouse provides the information back to work center number 1. The work centers, number 1, will order and provide information back to the stock room. Work center number 2 back to the stock room. And work center number 4 back to our stock room. Our stock room also sends information to our suppliers for ordering our products. The net result of this, the expected lead time we had was 3 days. Our lead time, our average lead time, at the end of our 10 orders, processing 60 sailboats, was 5.3 days. And we had a standard deviation about that average of 1.34 days. That gave us a lead time, process sigma, and that was for our lead time, and that was equal to a negative 0.22. So obviously we've got a problem there. And we saw in our initial look at the data that we had about, I do believe it was 47 out of the 60 units that were ordered ended up late getting to the customer. So this is our value stream. You can see the flow of material, the flows of information, and then we capture information associated with our value stream. Notice that we've got a lot of places where inventory is stored, which are opportunities for improvement. Next, in the measure phase, let's take a look at what does this process sigma for lead time mean, and what does it look like when we take a look at the distribution of the average lead time with its standard deviation let's take a look at that, and that should conclude everything that we're going to do in the measure phase, and then we'll be able to move on to the analyze phase, where we can begin to understand what are the root causes that are associated with our poor performance.